Welcome back, beer tubers. Ryan here for another episode of San Diego Beer Vlog. Today we're going to look at another beer from Russian River. This is going to be Damnation, batch 23. So apparently what Russian River did was every 23rd batch of Damnation they do a special version of it. And what they do is they pretty much turn the Golden Strong Ale into a big kind of like triple. Batch 23 was the first one they did. Now they're doing it every 23rd batch. This is actually batch 69. So let's get this thing popped. The regular Damnation, I believe, comes in at 7.75%, and this comes in at 10.75%. So they upped it about 3%, and they also aged this one on oak. So I've actually never had this version. I missed it last time it came out, so I'm looking forward to trying it. Pours a very, very hazy orange. Definitely some yeast in there. Ton of carbonation. Finger of pretty bright white head on there. Let's get the aroma. A lot of like banana and fruity notes on there, like almost like a pineapple, maybe like a pear in there. Almost a melon. Touch of like a bit of oak. Some of those yeast phenols for sure. Smells pretty good. Can't really smell any alcohol, so that's a good sign. Yeah, well, we'll see how this differs from regular Damnation. So, cheers. Yeah, that's real nice. Nice and dry. You know, a lot of carbonation attacks your palate up front. Just a touch of alcohol in the back end. Not a lot. It's masked fairly well. The head's fading away quite a bit. Probably the alcohol to effect. So yeah, this is really enjoying this one so far. Gonna sip on it a bit more and come back with some more thoughts. Okay, sipping a little more on Damnation batch 23. Definitely a sweeter beer than regular Damnation up front. Kind of get this like honey sweetness kind of blends in with some of the banana notes that are kind of nice in there. Just a real nice mild banana. Then maybe something like some kind of melon kind of character in there that kind of works with almost like a very sweet pear note. So it's real nice fruitiness towards the back end. Then it starts to dry out. Get like a touch of like a cloviness from, you know, a slight little bit of spice from the yeast coming through. The oak sort of comes through at the end. The oak is very, very mild. I think it just kind of helps work with the alcohol in the back end, maybe mask it a touch. Get it like a little touch of a tannin character in the end. Maybe a touch of vanilla in there as well that kind of helps out. You know, carbonation's real nice. Not overly carbonated, but enough to kind of clean the palate out. And it's just like, yeah, it's a bigger version of Damnation, just a little more intense, a little sweeter up front. Really enjoying this one. I think I gave Damnation like a B+, A-, somewhere in that range. That's kind of where I am with this beer as well. I think I'm going to go with an A- on this one. I think it's a really nice American take on a triple. It's kind of got the nice, you know, subtle changes from the regular Damnation, enough to kind of, you know, it's very cool of them to do this every 23rd batch. You expect this to come out and be a nice kind of treat and variation on the normal Damnation batch. But if you've never had this one, just kind of picture the regular Damnation just amped up a little bit, that very slight oak character in there, and you kind of have an idea of how this one drinks. So that's going to wrap it up for Russian River and their batch 23 Damnation, although this is batch 69, so if you can get it, pick it up. It's very limited, and you're going to have to wait 23 more batches to the next one. So until next time, please comment and subscribe. Cheers.